live from the Hawks Nest. We have women's volleyball, the Humber Hawks versus the Sheridan Bruins, in an early season matchup between these two powerhouses. And Danielle D'Entremont here with Josh Rawlings. Ooh, other way around. Josh Rawlings here with Danielle D'Entremont. And we've got a wonderful game coming up between these two powerhouses of the conference. Danielle, what are your thoughts for Humber, some keys we should take notes of?
Yeah, well, Humber's undefeated so far, so they're 3-0. It's going to be a good game. Definitely looking out for Brianna Golding, freshman this year. She's got 21 kills.
All right, we're going to chat about that a little more, but first, the national anthem. And the wonderful rendition of the anthem. And we are back live here in the Hawks Nest, and we want to talk about Humber's dominance.
Yes, we do.
We do. 9 years straight, Humber has won the championship, and really, it's kind of hard to say that Humber is not going to have any trouble here, or will they? We don't know. So
I mean,
we want to talk on that a little bit, Danielle.
Yeah, they're, like I was saying, they're 3-0. They're off 2 fresh wins this weekend against Cambrian and Boreal. They won both 3 sets in a row. So to look out for, I mean, Brianna Golding, freshman, she has the most kills. She has 21 kills, the most total points, 35, and her points per set average is 4.4.
Wow.
They are a very dominant team. We're also going to look out for Devin O'Connor. She has 3.6 points per set average, and Allie Newman at 3.0.
And also on the other side, what about Sheridan? Who are some players we should worry about for the Hawks?
Definitely be intimidated by Taylor Lay. She's one of their top 5 scoring players returning this year, 2.7 per set average. When they played the Condors last weekend, she got 14 points, 10 kills, and 4 aces.
And that's definitely notable to be careful about those 2 players, and specifically Humber should be careful. Not really underplay them, make notes sort of thing as well. And we're going to get a little bit more information from our sideline reporter, Kevin McMurray. Kevin.
Thanks, Josh. I'm coming to you live from the courtside here at Humber College, where we're just about to kick off game 1 of our 2-game streak tonight. Here we go. Humber's just coming off a fresh win from Boreal, and Sheridan's coming off a fresh win from Conestoga. This is bound to be an intense match. They're both fired up. They're ready to go. Humber's been on a 9-season streak, and they've got 3 streaks in the go. They're ready to go. They're fired up. Back to you, Josh.
Wonderful synopsis as always, Kevin, and that wonderful jawline, of course. All right, we're about to hear ready for the tip-off. Starting lineups are being announced right now as we're going. But Danielle, Humber against Sheridan. This is a matchup that we've seen before, and if I'm Humber, should I be worried about this game going on early?
I mean, I think the key for Humber is going to be to stay cool, calm, and collect and not get worried at all. They are undefeated. The biggest thing here is going to be offense, establishing their middle. They are missing one of their key players this game. Elizabeth Deacompoot got injured last game, so they're really going to have to make up for that by passing around and keeping their offense tight.
Definitely, and make sure they also secure the middle. Big key factor against these Sheridan Bruins. Definitely. All right, Hawks and Bruins coming up right now. Got tip-off in a few minutes. And the first serve is going to Humber. Starting the serve is Gabby Militic. With the serve is going to be starting off the game for us for the Hawks. And up for Sheridan. Over quickly with the hit, but a great little dig. And the point for Humber off the great hit. Making sure to get that rotation around.
Beautiful kill for Humber, starting off the game very strong.
Gabby Miletic back at the serving line. Had a great serve starting off and continuing forward. Hoping so. And that's an ace for Humber. Wonderful shot there from Militic.
In for the point. That's another point for Humber.
Oof. Oh, no, that's going to...
No, sorry, that's going to be an
That's going to be an error on Humber's, and that's going to be a point for Sheridan. Our mistake.
Very close.
And the serve for Sheridan. Nice dig. Oh, that's going to be an error on Humber's part. That's a little mistake there in the front line. Something could be easily fixed.
That was Harley Jane Lawrence just missing that, overestimating it just a little bit.
And Carrie Matthews here with the serve. A couple of great digs over the net, and another great dig. Setting for the hit. And that's out of bounds. That's going to be Humber point.
That was out by quite a bit. That was Julia Watson coming from Burlington today. Out of bounds, but definitely a strong hit to watch out for.
Devin O'Connor on the serve. Ooh, tight little one. Contested here at the net. Great little dump. Hopefully gonna get it over. Oh, and the stuff sends it back into the Sheridan side, and Humber gains the point.
We're at 3 for the Hawks and 2 for the Bruins right now. It's a tight game. We knew these teams were gonna be quite tough competitors.
Definitely something to keep note of as O'Connor goes for the serve again.
Oh, and it's out again from O'Connor. The ball's gonna go to Sheridan now. We're going to number 8. That's Tamia Cooper.
Definitely got to be careful of that for the next time around. It's Cooper Evelyn with the serve. And it's up. Great dig. Wonderful set. Ooh, nearly the strong finish, but Sheridan rallying back. And a great setup here. Ooh, subtle hit. And we got a good rally going on here. Dig upon dig upon dig. But Humber says no, but Sheridan says yes, as that's a point for Sheridan.
That was
3-4 is the score. Oh.
Beautiful play from Humber. I believe that was a kill.
That was
just
a Humber
right
point.
at the net. Yeah, it was so hard to almost see, but that was a kill from Humber right at the net. Beautiful point for the girls.
And we have Lawrence with the serve.
And they have been rallying quite well already this game. You can see that is definitely something that Humber's strong for. Their offense keeps up quite good rallies.
That's 3-5 is the score off the wonderful serve from Lawrence. The first year. Great dig there. Wonderful set. The set. Hopefully going to smash that home. Ooh, great dig. Is it going to go out? And that's going to be point Humber.
She had a beautiful dig there, but she just couldn't keep it out of bounds, keep it in bounds. She just dove for it. It was very close. You can tell these girls are competing pretty hard. The score for the Hawks, 6-3.
Low serve, but a high free ball. Sends it back packing as Humber. Good dig there. Showing some agility are both of these teams. Solid hit there, moving around as the ball. Oh, deep dig, almost a pancake. Hit, and that's going to be point Humber. Good set of rallies right there.
We have some beautiful rallies going on, and Sheridan is definitely getting good deep digs in as well.
That's going to be timeout Sheridan called. Danielle, what do you think so far of the game going on?
I mean, it's a tight game. It's 7-3 for the Hawks, but I mean, they're keeping the rallies up. The offense is doing great for Humber, and you can tell that Sheridan's bringing their A game. Let's watch a quick highlight reel from what's happened so far this game.
And you can see Humber's not giving up a lot of free balls. They're making sure to get those serves in quality and making Sheridan work on that extra rotation, you would say, Danielle.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They're keeping it up as much as possible. And these girls are going hard.
And 7-3 is the score. I mean, it is up to 25, but I mean, anything's possible. To quote Kevin Garnett.
We're going to go to a quick highlight reel right now. Look at that, Josh.
And you can just see the digs. The sets are going well for Humber, but
Beautiful.
Sheridan is not letting up either.
I mean, they're both not letting up. Humber's in the lead, but, you know, I wouldn't get too confident yet if I was Humber. They're only ahead by a few points.
They are 3-0, though, but they are against a 4-1 team.
I mean, it's going to be a tough game and a tight game. They're going to have to not let down.
And back with the serve
We have
is
Lawrence.
Good dig, gets it over the net. Oh, tips it up and over. Free ball, and it's going up. It's going up. And that's going to be point Humber on the error. 4 touches on the side. Remember, you only get 3.
Yeah, so 4 touches on that side. Just 1 over. We're going to have another serve from Lawrence here, keeping those rallies going.
And up and over as we're going. Nice dig there. Oh, nice and tight, though, and Sheridan, make sure their net play is strong. Shuts the door on Humber with a nice little tip over.
Yeah, that was Abraham's beautiful little tip just right on the net.
Amanda Manley with the serve. Solid dig there for Humber. Up and over. It's going to be out of bounds. That's an error there for Humber. Danielle, would you be worried if you're Humber?
It was almost a kill there. They've had that a few times, just overestimating that out of bounds line. They're going to have to watch for that. They're just hitting a bit too hard today.
5-8's the score, and Manley on the serve again. Solid serve, great dig, leading to a solid set. Oof, but out of bounds again. That's another error.
We're having a few of those today. That was Ali Newman, one of their top players for Humber. Definitely someone to look out for, but they are overestimating that line just a little bit tonight.
Absolutely, as Manley returns back for the serve. Up and over. Solid dig there. Coming from the set. Up. Ooh, and a nice block there. And Sheridan keeps it alive as the free ball keeps going, and over to Humber's side. Up. Ooh. And Sheridan shuts the door, practicing their best Dikembe Mutombo impression and locking down the net.
It's absolutely beautiful. We have Humber's libero on now, so hopefully she can help us out a bit on that offense and defense. That's Kyla Wilkins.
And Manley again with the serve. Oh, and that's going to be a net error for point, a serving error point for Humber. Is that a lucky call there for Humber on that side, Danielle?
I mean, it was a very lucky call for us. We're glad to have it. We're just going to have to keep those rallies up to keep our lead. We're only ahead by 2 now. It's 9 for the Hawks, 7 for the Bruins.
Golding with the serve, bringing it up and down, but Humber shuts the door, says no, as the free ball goes. Up, over, and down. Ooh, good little rally going on here. Bringing it up is Sheridan with a nice dig by Humber. Tipping it over nice and easy. Ooh, and the fake by Sheridan. Thought it was going to be a hit, but wasn't. Ooh.
Oh.
And the error there for Humber. It's okay. Solid rally there back and forth.
Just out of bounds just by a little bit again, but we are seeing some play, like I said, from their libero, Wilkins. She's getting some amazing digs in this game.
Number 16, Tara on with the serve as it moves around. And up and over for the Bruins. But up and back for the Hawks. Up, over, down, and out. Seems to be a trend. Humber just cannot seem to keep the ball in bounds.
Once again, just a little bit out of bounds. That was Allie Newman. She's someone who's had a 3.0 points per serving average, so points per set average, rather. She's definitely someone to look out for, just has to get it in those bounds.
And Tara Owen with the serve. But Humber returns it well, but it seems to be an error. And that is the point there for Sheridan. Errors seem to be the name of the game right now.
She almost had it,
no, that's
though,
going to be a
Josh.
point, Humber. Excuse me.
I think that was a tip-off on her fingers.
May have been. And the serve. Good dig. Gonna get it up and over the net. Ooh! And that's gonna be 4 touches for Sheridan. And that was just a great serve there by Bryn Coleman.
Definitely. These girls are just making a few, like you said, name of the game is errors. Just a few minor errors. I think they just need to stay focused, get their heads in the game right at this point.
Lock it in. Ooh! Off the net with the serve. But it was touched by a Bruin. There we go. It's a point for Humber. 9-11 is the score. Hawks, 9-12, excuse me. Hawks are up.
9-12.
And a serve. Oh, free ball. Bring it back. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. Solid dig there. Nice set. Oh, Sheridan says no. Shuts the door as they hit it and bring it back. Humber.
Oh, beautiful.
Closes the peach basket and says, no, no, no.
That was Devin O'Connor just really locking it in. Allie Newman getting back in her feet there, keeping a good rally and a good block.
Humber's front line has been solid so far and hoping to continue that trend as the solid dig over to the other side. Oh, and the solid hit
there
for
we
the
go.
kill. And
Whose
that's
house
what
are you
Humber
in?
needed.
We're in the Hawks' nest now. You can see these girls are really getting their pace.
Timeout called. And that was just a wonderful hit there by Humber. Fantastic for the kill. I mean, it's hard to beat offense like that when you get a shot that nice. Right up and over.
Just looking at that replay now, and look at that beautiful kill into the block. These girls are finally getting their pace, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Absolutely, and I think definitely Humber needs to be cautious because their front line is playing well, but Sheridan, I don't know about you, Danielle, but in this stretch has been seeming to struggle to return these free balls that Humber is sending over.
Definitely. I mean, Humber has been throwing some really good kills, but they've gotten a few out of bounds, and Sheridan is not letting up on them and not letting that let them get behind. They are keeping up, and right now, I mean, the score is 14-9 for the Hawks, but the Bruins are not that far behind. Absolutely,
and they've been playing strong, and if Humber's errors continue, may lead to their downfall, but 14-9, kind of hard to fall off that pedestal.
Oh yeah, I think they're finally getting their swing. You see Allie Newman finally coming in with those kills that we expect to see from her. So I think they're tightening up that offense. Definitely hard without Deacon Poot.
Coleman with the serve, solid dig for Sheridan. Up, oh, and the nice soft tip. And that's gonna be a point to Humber with the error for Sheridan.
Just missing that. Those girls are a little bit off still, but I think that we can count on the offense to get back.
Substitutions, we have Alvarez as well as Renfrew coming in for the Bruins. Maybe a little quick rotation, help those fresh legs may allow Sheridan to proceed further and maybe score a couple of buckets. Kills, I mean. Solid dig there by Humber. Up, over, ooh, and a nice return.
Beautiful. That's what we're expecting to see on the defense from Allie Newman. You can tell she's finally hit her swing with those beautiful blocks.
And the Humber front three are holding down the court, blocking everything left and right as Coleman serves. Solid dig. Ooh, little low. Up and over for the Bruins, though, as the Hawks return it. Oh, solid tip, bringing it back up and over. Oh, gonna keep it moving as the Hawks are continuing to keep the moving ball around. And the Bruins can't get to it, and that's the easy kill there for O'Connor.
Beautiful. We have such a good line there. Devin O'Connor, Allie Newman. O'Connor standing at 6 foot, Newman standing at 5'10", and you can tell their jumps are just amazing.
They're definitely using their heights to their advantage as Coleman serves again. She's been having a great game serving-wise. As the Bruins get the ball over the net. Solid set. Ooh, as it goes up, dip, set. No anthem, though. Ooh, solid dive there. Sheridan is keeping the relentless attack going forward. But the Hawks are saying no. Returning the ball. Ooh, great dive, great hustle for the Bruins, but yes, it leads to the Humber score. And that was great hustle there shown by Abrahams. Diving for that
Wilkins
ball
is
out of
definitely
bounds.
someone to look out for too. The libero, did you see those dives she had earlier? Beautiful digs coming from Wilkins. She's a third year this year.
That's going to be an error there for Sheridan. That's okay. Seems like Humber's keeping it rolling as the score is 9-19. Oof. Good morning. Substitutions coming in for Sheridan.
Keeping these girls on their toes, get some coffee in them. I don't think we can get too excited yet with this lead because we have seen them recover from some quite large leads before this season.
Absolutely, and that was on, and Matthews subbing in. As Coleman serves. Solid little set there, trying to bring it over to the other side, but Humber shuts the door, says no! But the Bruins keep it alive, and so do the Hawks. Making sure, almost a double hit there, needs to be careful about that. Bringing it back over, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point to Sheridan. Danielle, tough set, tough rally right there.
Yeah,
what do you think they could have done differently?
Just a bit weaker on that offense. We see them fumbling around a bit. Like you said, we almost had a double touch by her there, and just keeping it out of the line. They're going to have to focus in that offense. It definitely is hard for them without their key player.
This Abrahams with the serve, and the substitution that came in was Cooper Evelyn for the Bruins. And the nice tip over the front. And a great hit near the middle for the Bruins, but the Hawks are going to keep it in. And going to get it over the court. And over the net. And up for the Bruins. And a solid block by Humber, shutting the door. They're keeping it going. Oh. And the block, which thought would be a sure thing over, ended up in the Sheridan Bruins point.
We see Militic over here with Newman as well, helping her out. She's a setter, also quite tall in that starting line, and she is definitely helping these girls out on their offense.
Abrahams with the serve. Oh! And the great shot by Humber leading to 2 pancakes.
That was a beautiful setter dump by her. Militic is definitely coming in as a strong setter and getting it just over the net for Humber. Key move.
Lawrence and Dirac sub in for the Hawks. And Dirac is currently serving. Dirac.
No.
And that's going to be an ace.
Ashley Dara, actually, I believe it's pronounced Dara. She's in my class, but we always argue over how it's exactly pronounced. Beautiful server, going to be key on this offensive line. Sometimes subs in as libero.
And she's doing a great job sending that first serve for an ace in the second one. Solid one, but Sheridan is rotating that ball well, gets it over for the point.
It almost makes you wish her name was Dirac so that we could call her Dirac Attack.
Or Dirac Obama.
I mean, yeah, she's like the president of the court right now, coming in strong, laying out that legislation.
Taylor Lay serving for the Bruins. Top player for the Bruins statistically. Should be a worry. Great set there for the Bruins. Going up is O'Connor, and she sends it in.
Looking out for Taylor Lay, I mean, she led the Bruins against the Condors last weekend. 14 points, she had 10 kills and 4 aces. She's a total of 2.7 per set average.
And 12-22 is the count currently. Hawks up as Militic serves. Great serve. Solid dig, solid set, and O'Connor with the smash, but no, it's out of bounds.
Just out of bounds again, unfortunately for these girls. I mean, they do have the lead, but I'm hoping that they're not getting too comfortable in that lead and letting some easy plays go.
And Carrie Matthews is serving for the Bruins. Solid serve, great dig there for the Hawks. Solid hit from Brianna Golding.
I'm sorry.
Put some mustard on that one.
I think that was me doubting her because she just said, listen, you're in the Hawks Nest tonight. Don't insult me. I'm on my game.
This is my turf we're talking about.
Beautiful.
And
just shutting it down, locking up those lyrics.
O'Connor locking up the lyrics, of course. O'Connor with the serve. Dig here. Getting it over the net. And a little miscommunication there for the Hawks, which led to the Sheridan point.
We're going to have a replay of that, I believe.
We'd love to take a look at that smash.
Shut down.
Look at that right there. Monstrosity. Wonderful set and a wonderful smash there for Golding.
Holy, brought her to the ground on that one. I believe we call that taking someone to clinic, Josh.
Cooper Evelyn taking someone to the clinic for sure with the serve. It's going to be a point to Humber. Error on the Sheridan Bruins.
So that was Brianna Golding with that shutdown. She is unreal. She's a freshman with the most kills at 21. She led their last match against Cambrian with 11 kills.
Potential substitution occurring for the Hawks. There seems to be a little bit of miscommunication, and now the substitution is occurred. Heaney comes on for Lawrence. Lawrence played great. Definitely an important part of their rotation as Heaney goes up to serve. Solid serve. Great dig by Sheridan. Another dig. Setting it over. Oh. And a little miscommunication there for the Hawks on that hit. Off the Hawks and leading to her Bruins point. 15 to 24. Humber still up. Less than 10 though now as the substitution occurs for the Bruins. Number 9, Taylor Lay subs in for Gregorini.
We're also seeing Allie Newman back on the court.
Solid set. Gonna lead to a smash, and no. Sends it out. Oh, but the hustle shown by the Bruins, unfortunately, still leads to the Humber point.
So now we've got Allie Newman subbing in for Ashley Dara, and we've got Brianna Golding back on the court. They've got some really big stars here. Brianna standing at 6'1".
There was a quick timeout called, and now a switch of courts. Always interesting to see in volleyball. We're so used to basketball as we're basketball fans ourselves. And we definitely want to also touch on the fact that, if you noticed earlier in the warm-ups, the Humber women's team and hopefully the men's team were wearing the pink shirt. And that was a great little montage of the Humber women's team wearing the pink shirts, thinking pink for breast cancer awareness. I believe the men's will be wearing those same shirts as well. Humber takes the first set. Danielle, thoughts on the first set as a whole?
I mean, as a whole, the women definitely, we're taking the lead. The offense is where we're going to have to clean it up a little bit. I mean, we are having quite a few that are just getting out on the attacks. So the girls are definitely have to do that. Their defense has been amazing. Quite a few digs from Williams as their libero when she came in. And I think we're getting into having our star lineup again on the offense with Golding. I think that these girls can get it as long as they focus on keeping that strong offense. What do you think, Josh?
Oh, absolutely. And to mention on Sheridan's side, I think we should also keep note of Tara On. Has been coming in and sending some big hits towards Humber's side, and Humber has been sending them back, but if those constant hard hits keep coming to Humber's side, Sheridan might be able to gain a couple of points in the next set.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not clear who's going to win yet. You know, I wouldn't say we're ahead yet enough to know. Definitely going to have to watch out for Taylor Lay as well. She's been doing quite well with the hits, killing it with the kills.
Killing it with the kills. And even she may be even a member of the Killers on a part-time basis. Shout out to Brandon Coleman. Brandon Coleman, or is it Flowers? I always forget what his name is. Anywho, Taylor Oon has been playing wonderful today, and we are just Tara Oon, sorry, excuse us, and she's been playing wonderful, been sending the ball back Humber's way and really punishing Humber and really making it difficult for Humber to rotate properly. The front three, is struggling against her strong offense. Danielle, would you agree?
Definitely. She's got very strong offense. Her total attacks are at 7 right now with 2 kills. Definitely someone to look out for in this game.
And she's hitting a 286 for the first set, so definitely to keep note of as the second set is ready to go. Unity seems to be the key here for the Hawks, and hopefully they're going to keep that front three strong going forward for the rest of the game as we're getting rolling here.
I'm not over that block yet. That was just gorgeous. Definite highlight for me.
Oh, wonderful hit. And the wonderful hit from Golding as well sent me back. startled me a little bit. It was kind of terrifying. It was almost coming to our direction over here in the broadcast booth, and I'm wearing my glasses today.
I mean, it's a bit intense. I mean, I'm a tall woman. I'm 5'10". This girl stands a solid 3 over me, 6'1". She's scary. She's a force to be reckoned with.
Carrie Matthews with the serve for the Bruins. And a solid dig here for Humber, getting it up and over. But the return for the Bruins, can they get it over the net? And they succeed. Golding with the return. Bump up here. And a nice hit. Oh!
Beautiful.
And that's a tip off of the Sheridan Bruins, and a great hit there by Humber. Nice return. Almost near block for the Bruins, though.
Yes, definitely. Golding with a beautiful dig. Coming in strong to this game. She wasn't played at first, but she's definitely making a force to be reckoned with.
Gabby Militic with the serve for the Hawks. Solid bump there for the Bruins. Up. Oh, the easy, soft little tip leading to the pancake. Militic diving out.
Beautiful dive by Militic, though. You can tell these girls really want it, and you can tell they're not getting too comfortable with that lead so far.
And that was Carrie Matthews with a great shot, sending Militic to the ground as Cooper Evelyn is at the serve for the Bruins. Hometown from Brampton. Shout out to Brampton. I am also from there as well. Oh, but the service error because I reminded her of where she was from Brampton.
I don't think you should have mentioned that, Josh. You can tell it freaked her out a little bit that you knew where she was from.
It's definitely some bad juju. The service error leading to the Humber point is Devin O'Connor is up for the serve for the Hawks. And a solid bump there. Up for the Bruins. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. And Tara Oon returns it. And up. And O'Connor over to the other side, saying no. That's Matthews over there with the serve. Oh, getting it up. And over. Ooh, great little dive there by the Bruins. Can they return it? And yes, they can. Get it up. Solid dig there. Oh, and a miscommunication there by the Hawks, which led to that easy point for the Bruins.
That should have been Wilkins' ball, but you can tell she just stepped away from it a bit too soon. So the girls just lost an easy point there. A few easy errors that are being made this game. It's just going to take refocusing.
And Gregorini subs out for Taylor Lay as Manley serves. And that's going to be a service error on the Sheridan Bruins, leading to the point for Humber. Score is 2-3 for the Hawks.
Hawks just by 1 point. It is a close game, eh, Josh?
Oh, definitely. As we have now. We have a little bit of action going on here. It seems to be a little bit of an issue, which led to an error and the point for the Bruins. I looked down for a second for the notes, and the possession had ended.
That was Lawrence on the serve there, just coming off. She's in first year, and she's got a total of 6 kills going into this game.
And Tara On has been playing great so far in the first set. He's hoping to continue this on the serve for the Bruins. Solid bump there. Bring it over to the other side in the set. With the hit for the Bruins, and that's going to be out of bounds. That's an error on the Bruins and a point for the Humber Hawks.
Tara On, as we mentioned, definitely someone to look out for. She came into this game with 26 kills and an average of 1.73 kills per set.
And Brianna Golding with the serve for Humber, leading to the ace.
I mean, this girl can do everything. She's not just a one-trick pony, eh? I thought she was strong on defense. But she's got a beautiful serve as well, something to look out for on the offense.
Definitely something to keep note of going forward. And the service error there by Golding spoke too soon.
Spoke a bit. As soon as we get excited about something, you know.
Seems to change
We're
really
bad
quickly.
juju, but yeah, Brianna Golding coming in with 21 kills this game.
And the serve there by Abrahams. A little bit short of the net. That's a service error, and that's a point. Humber, 4-6 is the score as
it's a tight
Coleman
one.
returns to the service line. And it's up with a solid hit for the other side, and that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be a point for the Hawks. You could see that ball, the way it was rotating, it was not staying in bounds.
It's Cooper Evelyn coming into this game with 31 kills. She is quite strong on the offense, just a slight error there.
Coleman on the serve again. And a nice dig there. Solid set by On. Oh, Cooper Evelyn almost returning it. Nearly. Oh, solid hit there from the front two for Humber. Golding sets it up and leads it for O'Connor. Oh, and you can see the frustration on the Bruins' face as the Hawks score another easy point.
Stacy Gregorini in there as their libero. She is definitely getting some beautiful digs in there. She's definitely a powerful player to be looking out for.
And timeout called for the Bruins. Danielle, are you liking what you're seeing from the Hawks in the second set?
Just a slight tip off there by their libero, as I was saying. But definitely these girls going in, I mean, we're having some crucial errors. I mean, we're not ahead by that much, and these girls are used to dominating. You have to remember, they've won. They're 3-0 right now, so these girls don't want to just win. They want to demolish the other team. They're out for blood tonight.
Absolutely, and the score is 4-8. They are up one set already, but nothing to be comfortable when you're the queen, obviously.
They should not get comfortable. They are the Beyonce of volleyball here. You know, they're used to just owning everything. So they've got a really good set on right now.
Should be careful that Sheridan is hopefully not Becky with the good hair as going forward. They've got Coleman with the serve. Serve coming for Coleman. Great dig there by Cooper Evelyn. Another dig here for Humber. Golding hits it. A little bit of an error there, leading to the Bruins point.
Bit of an argument there. Brianna Golding did not see that one coming. I think these girls are just a little bit distracted right now.
Seem to be a little bit of a miscommunication in the front few. Taylor Lay on the serve for the Bruins. And that is a service error, point to Humber. Ooh, seems like errors are tending to be the name of the game when it comes to points as Lawrence subs in for Wilkins.
Holly Newman on the serve here, hoping to bring it back up.
And the serve leading to the dig, leading to another hit coming here from Cooper Evelyn. Up. Smashing it home is O'Connor. That hand has been hot all day, and she's been sending kills left and right the Bruins' way.
We got to call the corner because that ball just got killed. Look at that. Beautiful. They set it up, bring it over, and just a beautiful kill for the Hawks.
And Newman on the serve. Tara on the return. Cooper Evelyn brings it back over the other side. And the set by Humber. Leading to the smash by Lawrence, but the Hawks say no. They shut the door. Matumbo says no, and so do the Bruins.
You know what? This is a big test for these girls because you know they've gotten a bit too comfortable winning, so you can see they're getting a little bit caught up in that. The Hawks really need to refocus on this offense here.
And that's Carrie Matthews on the serve. 10 to 6 is the score. Humber up.
There we go.
And that's a quick turnaround there for Humber to return, to make sure on the re-return, make sure they don't make a mistake and gain the extra point.
Definitely.
Gabby Militic on the serve for the Hawks. It's been serving pretty well for the game. Ooh, soft tip over the other side. And it's going to be 4 hits for the Hawks. Oh, double hit, excuse me. And it seems like Humber's front three, which were now solid in the first set, are now struggling again.
We're going to see a replay of that real quick. These girls are having a bit of a communication error, as you can see on the Humber Hawks. Having them not covering the middle, all going into the same middle at once.
Seems like Golding and Coleman were having issues as sub comes on for the Bruins. That'll be Sydney Romans. Oh, the solid hit from O'Connor. She's been doing all day. Leads to the block by the Bruins, but still, it's off of them, so it's Humber point. That is 7-12 for the Humber Hawks.
Getting their pace back. We have Wilkins as libero.
And O'Connor serving for the Hawks. Up, nice dig there by the libero, but it leads to the point for the Hawks.
You can see these girls smiling, eh? They're getting back in that groove for sure.
Gregorini was not happy with that dig. You could see it on her face. She knew it was going out as O'Connor is getting ready for the next serve. Gregorini returns it with a nice dig. And the nice hit by Tara Oon. But going up, O'Connor returns it. And Lawrence punches it over. Oh, going up. And the nice hit by the Bruins. Nice set. Leading to the shot by Coleman, but a little bit too short. Not enough mustard on that one, and it leads to the point for the Bruins.
Need a little bit more catch-up from the Sheridan if they want to catch up, am I right?
Waka waka.
Gregorini as libero there from Sudbury in her second year, standing at 5'4", but quite a bit of height on her jump.
Absolutely, as Manley serves for the Bruins. And the return for the Hawks. Oh, and Golding teases it, gets it up over, and that's the Hawks' point. Capitalize on the mistake there. As the sub comes on.
That's Gregorini coming back in again, off for just one play.
Allie Newman subbing in for the Hawks. And serving now is Lawrence. Harley Jane Lawrence. That's going to be a point. Serving error, point to the Bruins as the score is 8-14. 9-14, excuse me.
Lawrence coming in from Alberta for us this year from her first year.
Tara Oon the serve for the Bruins. She's been hitting well all day, but the Hawks have been returning these like it's nothing. But as the error leads there, Bruins are gaining weight.
Really good deke there from Allie Newman, jumping up and psyching them out there. Really using that height on the offense.
Tara Oom with the serve again has been using that hot hand.
Ooh.
Ooh, and that's going to be in, and that's going to be an ace.
Tara Oon, numero uno. She is amazing with those kills, eh? That girl can jump.
It was a solid ace leading to the point. The score is 11-14. Humber is up by 3. Serve by Oon. Return by Humber, nice dig. Coleman brings it over to the other side. Nice dig there for the Bruins. As returned and brought over, but it still is an error and leads to the Humber score.
Tara Oon with those kills, and that ace was just absolutely beautiful. She is also in her first year, coming from Ajax, Ontario.
Brianna Golding with the serve. Ooh, service error as it hits the net.
That's okay, we're still doing fine, 15-12. It is a closer game than the Hawks probably anticipated, but they still have that first set under their belt.
Absolutely, as Carrie Matthews, not Carrie Matthews, Rachel Abrahams is up to serve for the Bruins. Abrahams, solid dig there by Coleman. Set up, and Coleman's going to return it over to the other side on the nice hit. But Abrahams outstretches, and Cooper Evelyn brings it over. But Humber says no. Their front three uses their height, shuts it down, as there's a substitution occurring on the court for the Bruins. Score is 12-16.
Seeing Abrahams come in this game with her serves, beautiful. She's coming into this game with 11 kills and 1.38.
MacArthur subs in for the Bruins, and for the Hawks, you have Watson as well as Blanchette subbing in for the Hawks. Blanchette and Watson making their first appearance here today as Coleman serves. Nice little dig there. Setting it up for Cooper Evelyn, who just touches it over to the other side. Nice set coming here. Solid hit. Oh, and the block, which leads to the Humber point. Sheridan set up the block, got their hands up, but it still hit the net.
Beautiful setup. We're going to check a replay of that real quick.
You can see right there on that hit. Tried to stop the wall. Tried to create a wall, but didn't succeed. Coleman serves it, sent over to the other side by the Bruins. Blocked by the Hawks. Outstretching
Just missing
was
that
Julia Watson, but she did not succeed in hitting it. Good hustle there on that. As the Bruins score a point, 13-17 is the score. Hawks are still up. As serving is Taylor Lay. She's been pretty good on her serves today from Aurelia. Nice bump there by O'Connor. Bringing it back on the Hawks. Coleman sends it over to the other side. Ooh, a little too far, and that's going to be a Bruins point.
The score now is 17 for the Hawks, 14 for the Bruins.
Taylor Lay on the serve for the second time around. Got to be careful, Lay. She's got 14 service aces on the year so far. Coleman with the dig, but not enough, as you see Watson hustling to the other side, hoping to stop that, but unsuccessful in her attempt. As substitution is coming in for the Hawks. Coleman subs out, and Heaney subs in.
Look at a quick replay of that.
And that was a solid hit there by Taylor Lay, serving very well.
Taylor Lay coming out with 32 kills into this game.
Better be careful as Lay serves it up again. Nice dig by Humber. Smashes it overhand and leads to the Humber point. Great shot there by Allie Newman.
We're gonna
want to take another shot at that. Great serve by Lay. Solid set, but Allie Newman sends it home, and Allie Newman is rewarded now with the serve.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm
Allie
yours.
Newman. She's ours. They can't have her.
That's going to be a service error on Allie Newman's serve. She's grinning, but it leads to a Hawks non-point and a Bruins scoring a bucket.
We're going to be sad to be seeing Allie Newman leave this year. She is in her 5th year, and she's got a beautiful serve.
Score is 18-16. Hawks are up 2 as Matthews serves. Solid dig there. Nice set. O'Connor slams it, but no, not good enough. Tara Oon sets it back, but O'Connor tries again, and it's hit. Got a little six-pack occurring there. She got domed on the head by the ball. Solid hit there by O'Connor. She's got a big grin on her face knowing that she's embarrassed the Bruin.
Let's see a replay of that real quick. These girls go in.
Boom, solid
Beautiful.
six-pack right off the dome.
6-pack. Just gorgeous.
Solid shot there by O'Connor. Substitution coming in is Golding as well as Militic for the for the Hawks, as Militic is brought into the serving position. Goodness gracious me, we've got a great game going on. 19-16, Hawks are up as Militic serves. Solid set by Cooper Evelyn. Nice shot there by the Bruins. Good little tip, trying to bring it back. And all the Hawks agree. Don't touch it, hands up. No, not good. Leads to them scoring the point off the Bruins' error.
Good call from Golding. She told them all to back up off of that ball. They're creating a great defensive wall with these tall women standing right at that net.
And that's a timeout called for the Bruins. Danielle, these Hawks have been unrelentless on the offensive end. What are your thoughts going forward?
I mean, I think that they're doing quite a good job of just keeping that wall, as I was saying, creating that middle and getting those kills in at those crucial times. You see these girls are just getting it in and making sure that those girls cannot dive for it. And you know what? It's going to be about making sure they don't make those little errors again.
Absolutely, and we've been seeing the strong play from both O'Connor and Golding, showing off why they're the stars of this Hawks team. But on the other side, Tara Oon not letting up either, as well as Cooper Evelyn's been playing great. She's been moving around and hustling really well.
Right, and Newman, I mean, Newman from our team as well is someone to look out for. When you have O'Connor, Golding, and Newman all in that court at once, I mean, it is a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely, as Militic is back to serve for the Hawks. And signed, sealed, delivered. It's on its way. And the solid dig there by the Bruins. Nice set. Cooper Evelyn sends it over the other side, but Golding says don't touch it, and they don't, leading to the point scored by the Hawks off the Bruins' error. Scores 21-16, looking like this set may be wrapping up soon as Militic is back on the serve. On the way for the Hawks as the nice dig there. Tara Oon with the nice shot right into the middle, leading to the kill. It seemed to be like a little bit of a miscommunication with Humber's libero and the back line.
I think these girls are guarding the net a bit too hard and not establishing that middle, like we said, was going to be key to this game, especially with players like Oon out there. They really have to watch that with the hard hits. Absolutely.
As Cooper Evelyn is brought back for the serve. Been playing well. Hopefully if I say Brampton again, she may be jinxed.
Don't do it.
Did not work that time. Solid dig there by the Hawks. And O'Connor with the slam, and it's in for the point. O'Connor's hand has been hot all day, and she's been killing people left and right.
She's got hot hands. Coming into this game, she had 18 kills and 9 service aces. Definitely someone the Hawks are proud to have.
Mentioned a service ace, hoping, and she's going to get one now off the serve. Unfortunately, no, but the solid dig there by the Bruins. Nice set over by the other side to the Bruins, and the Hawks keep it rotated. It's up in the air, it's going, and the Bruins keep it rotated. Solid hit there by Oon, but a nice dig there. Solid dig, and Golding with a solid shot to the back end. Looked like there was nothing those Bruins could have done other than outstretch and try their best.
Golding once again just saying, this is the Hawks' nest. Get out of my territory. Almost winning this set. We're at 23-17. Just need 2 more to complete it.
O'Connor with the serve. And a dig there, dive for Cooper Evelyn, but it's not good enough. That's going to be a point there for the Humber Hawks. 24-17, one more point for the end of the set. Hawks are definitely feeling it as O'Connor goes back for the, hopefully, final serve.
Hopefully we can win it on this one.
And the shot there. Solid dig by the Bruins. Nice little tip there over the net. Golding calls for it. Oh, and Militic hits it. but it's going to look like an attack error. Seems that like that, and it's going to be a point to the Bruins. 18-24 is the score as we've got some subs coming in for the Bruins. Number 5, Renfrew, coming in for Amanda Manley.
Beautiful playing so far on both teams. Definitely the Bruins are not going to let the Hawks completely dominate them as they have with other teams. It's going to be a close game.
Renfrew, the first year from Kitchener, Ontario, standing at 5'8", serving the ball for the Bruins. Oh, but not good enough. The height wasn't on her side, and that ends up in a service error. And the end of the set. Humber takes it 25-18. Danielle going forward. Humber's been playing well. What does Sheridan need to do to mix things up?
I mean, keep Un on. I'm saying she's really getting them with the attacks there. They're going to have to keep them going strong, and they're definitely going to have to keep with that offense and establish that middle, like we said. We're going to look at a quick replay package real quick.
And it's been solid for the Hawks, solid for the Bruins. Going forward, we're heading to our third set of the game, and what a game it's been. The Humber Hawks showing their dominance, the reason why they've won 9 championships over the past 9 years.
Definitely.
That's right, I said 9 of 9.
Woo!
The hot hand of O'Connor and Golding helping the Hawks, but Tara Un and Cooper Evelyn of the Sheridan Bruins have to say otherwise. It's our third set of the game coming up here on BRTV. And welcome back to the Hawks Nest. We're setting up for the third set of the game. Hawks have been dominant, winning 2 sets, and the Bruins seem to be fighting back really well. Tara Un as well as Cooper Evelyn have been playing well, but you can't stop the duo of O'Connor and Golding. Danielle, touch on their play today.
I mean, Newman as well. I mean, we've got like a beautiful trio going on between the 3 of them. Brianna Golding, we have to remember, she's a freshman. I mean, she is just absolutely dominating. She called a few, making sure the girls didn't get it when the ball was about to go out. Really calling this team dominating as a first year. Devin O'Connor, Ali Newman as well. Both with a few errors at the beginning, but coming in strong for those kills.
Absolutely. After 2 sets, it's Hawks. 2 sets to zip for the Bruins. Looking like the Hawks have been playing well, riding the hot hand of O'Connor on the offense, and the solid playmanship and veteran calling for a rookie at least on Golding's end. But Tara Un and the Sheridan Bruins nailed it, are playing well and trying to fight back, hopefully win a set for themselves. As we're here in the Hawks Nest, the crowd is feeling it, feeling themselves, to quote Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. And we're hoping that the Hawks can pull out a W.
We also, I mean, Tara Un has been dominating. Taylor Lay, though, as well, coming in strong for the Sheridan Bruins. Someone to watch out for. She came into this game with 32 kills. 32 kills, 1.88 kills per set average. She is definitely someone, I mean, also her hitting percentage is 2-4. So definitely someone to look out for.
Definitely a little bit of an off-the-charts performance for Lay when it comes to the serving. Un holding up the offense, and seems that defense seems to be the main struggle for the Sheridan Bruins. And after 2 sets, it's 2-zip for the Humber Hawks, the 3-0 against Hawks against the 4-1 Bruins.
And we have to remember that we're missing one of our key players. We are missing Deacon Poot off that fresh injury, so these girls are really keeping it together and still keeping that win. We're going to go back and look at a replay from earlier. See these girls absolutely coming in and dominating. That's Brianna Golding on the serve, just coming in with a serving ace. She has been dominating on both the offense and the defense for these girls.
And O'Connor as well has been playing a massive role for the Hawks. Spiking it left and right. Spiking it, hitting it, and killing it for the Hawks. And on the other side, the Bruins need to worry. Taylor Lay and Tara Un have been playing well, but it hasn't been enough defensively. They seem to need to tighten it up. Would you agree, Danielle?
I would definitely agree. I mean, it's still, I mean, I wouldn't get too comfortable as the Hawks yet. I mean, these girls are still keeping it in. They're definitely not going to go down without a fight.
And both of the past few sets have really come down to errors that seem to be the main
Definitely.
name of the game.
Just little errors too, you know, just a few offensive errors just out of the line on a few of their serves and a few of their passes there. So these girls are going to look out. Also a few miscommunication errors earlier amongst O'Connor and Golding. So they're going to have to keep that communication and that offense strong and establish that middle.
And to quote Dale Carnegie, communication is key. So that's what the Hawks need to do going forward to keep their game going on as we're coming up for the third set.
This could be what wins it for the Hawks.
Oh, well, got to get that extra set going. And we've got the Bruins and the Hawks. Coming up later is the men's volleyball game. It's going to be a great matchup as well against the Bruins. Might even see my classmate, Marky Mark Harrison, make an appearance.
Marky Mark. Seeing my classmate earlier, Ashley Dara, or as you like to call her, Ashley Dirac. Dirac Attack, Dirac Obama.
Something along like that. Presidential candidate, maybe, for 2020.
Willikins coming back in. Willikins coming back in as libero for the Hawks.
And Militic is starting off the set for the Hawks, serving the ball. Up and over as the solid dig there for the Bruins. Gets it up and over the net. Golding says no, but they tip it back over the other side for the Bruins. O'Connor with the slam. That's going to be out of bounds. The error there by the Hawks. O'Connor's hand has been a combination of hot and cold throughout this game.
It's just a love-hate relationship she has with her hand right now. But overall, it's really helped the Hawks on the offense here in this game.
Carrie Matthews on the serve for the Bruins. As the score is 1-0 for Sheridan. Solid couple of digs here. Golding gets it over the net. Nice dig there for the Bruins. And up is Cooper Evelyn, but there seems to be an error. Double hit there for the Bruins. Point for the Hawks.
Beautiful set there coming from Ratcliffe on the Bruins. She's at 6'1", so quite a bit of competition for Golding and her height. Quite a tall game we've got going on.
And Devin O'Connor with the serve for the Hawks. Solid dig there, making sure to get it up and over. Getting it over the net is the Bruins. Nice set there. And Brianna Golding slams it. But it's returned back because it is going off the fingertips of the Bruins.
That went so fast. Let's look at a replay of that real quick. Coming right off and returned almost immediately.
Devin O'Connor with the serve. Bumping it. And setting it over, but the combination of Golding and Lawrence put their hands up and say no, leading to the point for the Hawks. 3-1 is the score. O'Connor back to the serve. She's been doing pretty well on the service front.
Beautiful.
Hoping to continue it for her. Nice shot there. Solid dig there. Bringing it up, and the hit by Cooper Evelyn. But it's going to be an error again on the end of Sheridan. That's going to be 4 hits. Double hit and a 4-hit back-to-back. They need to be careful going forward.
Lawrence standing in the middle there, coming from Alberta, definitely helping Golding up there at the front.
O'Connor with the serve. Just skims the net, but that's going to be an ace because nobody touched it.
Service ace. That was absolutely stunning. Let's see a replay of that real quick.
And the funny thing is you can see the grin on O'Connor's face. She didn't think it was staying in. Her and her coach are chuckling about it as O'Connor serves the ball up again. Nice dig. Solid set. But a nice block there by Humber's front 3. Solid set. Tara Lay gets it. And it's going to be just out. That's going to be out of bounds. That's a point there for the Hawks. Timeout call by the Bruins. 6-1 is the score in the third set of the night. Danielle, what are your thoughts going on right now in your brain?
So many. These girls are pulling up ahead quite quickly. We have O'Connor coming back in quite strong along with Golding. These girls are something to look out for when they create that wall. I'm surprised that these other girls can even see over the net what's happening past them. They create such a big defensive wall. We're already at 6-1 for the Hawks.
And especially that combination of Lawrence and Golding. Lawrence standing Golding standing 6'1" and Lawrence standing 5'10". That's a height advantage in combination with their large verticals, which is proving to be a problem for Sheridan's offenses. They cannot seem to get anything going. Chris Wilkins talking it over there with the squad, making sure everything's going good. He's definitely probably happy with the gameplay they've been going on right now.
We're going to look at a replay of that real quick. They're just
nice bump,
beautiful
nice
set.
And the solid block, and that was just a really luck of the draw there for Humber Hawks.
And we see that solid block. I mean, they're not coming in short either. Taylor Lay standing at 6'1", Ratcliffe standing at 6'1" as well, and Tara Oon, beautiful offensive player, standing at 5'10". So these girls are definitely not short of tall players, if you know what I'm saying, Josh.
Waka Waka as O'Connor sends the serve. Nice dig there by the Bruins. Oh, and that's going to be an error there. Double hit by the Bruins. That's 3 errors back to back to back. Drake didn't write a song about that one, so the Hawks get the point. 7-1 is the score. And Devin O'Connor at the serve. She's been serving well in this third set. Nice dig there. Solid set. Taylor Lay with the shot, but the Hawks say no, shut the door.
Ooh.
And 4 hits for the Bruins. The Bruins must be frustrated right now, leading multiple errors on back-to-back-to-back-to-back possessions. That's 4 times, folks.
Definitely. That was Lawrence blocking that one. She's coming in with an average of 7 kills. I mean, this girl is a force to be reckoned with. I think that the Bruins are definitely calling a few timeouts to get it together. We're already 7 points ahead a few minutes into the period. What are you thinking about that?
Well, they definitely have to be careful going forward. It's all right. The Bruins are struggling with the errors, and that seems to be an issue. And Coach definitely wants to talk that over. Scott Hunt, third-year coach for the Bruins, wants to make sure his ladies are organized and making sure they're making those hits that are quality and are solid as Humber leads up 7 points.
Yes, these
On the
Bruins,
other end, Chris Wilkins has got to be happy with the play of the Humber Hawks.
definitely. I mean, just some simple errors from the Bruins, though, so Humber Hawks shouldn't get too happy because some of that is just luck on the points they're getting. They're definitely going to have to keep that offense tight.
And Devin O'Connor returns back for the serve. Smashes it, leading to the solid dig there for the Bruins. Has this return over to the other side, but it's not good enough, leading to the point for the Hawks, and that's 5 errors back to back to back to back to back.
Back to back to back to back to back. These girls really need to refocus. I think it's a bit intimidating being against these undefeated Hawks, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Absolutely, as O'Connor sends it that way, but too much mustard on that one, leading to the point for the Bruins. O'Connor's been solid all game serving-wise, just making a little bit of a slip up there, but that's all right.
O'Connor in her second year with coming into this game with 18 kills, 2.25 kills per set average.
Cooper Evelyn sent to serve for the Bruins. Been having a good game so far, hoping to continue it at the service line. Nice little dig there. Oh, gets over the net, but the nice tip there by the Bruins, getting it up and over the net, and that is Ratcliffe.
We're going to see a replay of that right now. That's Militic just ducking under the ball just to avoid getting hit in the face.
Did not want to be six-packed.
Fortunately,
as Cooper Evelyn brings the ball for the service. Nice dig there by Humber. Getting it up and over, and it's Golding hits it. And that's a bump off of Carrie Matthews and leads to the point for Humber. As the substitution comes in for the Hawks. And that's number 13, Allie Newman, subbing in for the Hawks. As Lawrence is sent up to serve. Solid serve there, but it's a little too strong. She was flexing a little bit, and as Ray Shremmerd once famously said, this is a no-flex zone.
She was flex time to impress. I mean, I think she got the wrong song, the wrong lyrics, but now they're at 10-4 for the Hawks.
Bailey Radcliffe out to serve for the Bruins. Had a pretty good block a few minutes ago. Ooh, skims the net just barely as the Hawks set it, and Golding sends it back, but Golding sends it over, but the Bruins send it back. Oh, and they send it back again. The Bruins now using the height of their front three to their advantage, and Humber seemed to be a little bit flustered at that instance.
Coleman just ducking under that.
Ratcliffe ready for the serve coming up.
See that in the beautiful replay. Just out there, that's going to be a point for the Hawks.
That's a service error there by the Bruins. Goodness gracious, this cold seems to be getting the best of me, but I'm trying my best to hold it, I swear, Danielle.
It's okay. You're still with me, yeah, Josh?
Barely. We're still here. As
Don't worry.
Humber gets the point, and now get to serve as Golding. Sends it over. Oh! And the dive, almost pancaking it for the Bruins and leading to the ace for the Hawks.
Beautiful ace for Golding. I mean, she is not disappointing. She's someone we knew to look out for in this game. But these girls are getting quite ahead in this set already, looking to win it.
And you are quite correct there, Danielle. 5-12 is the score. And now 13-12 off that error there by the Bruins. The substitution comes in for the Bruins. Number 10, Rachel Abraham subbing in.
We're gonna see a replay of those blocks that happened.
And that's that Sheridan front three really shutting down that Humber offense in that short instance. A little miscommunication there by the Bruins after Golding serve, and it leads to the point for the Hawks. That's 14-5 is the score. Maybe looking like a drum roll maybe near.
That's Taylor Lay missing that one.
And Brianna Golding here for the serve. Nice serve. Oh, but a service error, not enough on it, and it leads to the point for the Bruins. Bruins must be breathing a little bit lighter now.
Ooh, you can tell that these Hawks are just getting a bit confident now. I mean, they are used to this.
And Taylor Lay now out to serve for the Bruins. And the service. Solid dig, saving it. And that's a nice punch there.
Ooh.
Bringing it up. And the Bruins. And that's going to be an attack error there for the Bruins, leading to the point for the Hawks. As substitutions coming on for both teams.
We're going to see Blanchette play for the first time this game. We're also seeing Watson come on for the
Second
Hawks.
time this game, Blanchette subbing on, as well as Tara on and for the Bruins. Coleman set back to serve. 6-15 is the score as we're live here in the Hawks' nest, and the Hawks are just playing fantastic.
The Hawks are letting you know that it is their nest, aren't they?
And that it is, as Ray Schremer once said, a no-flex zone. Coleman with the serve, and it seems to be a miscommunication between the back three of the Bruins, and it leads to the point for the Hawks. 15-6 is the score as we're here in the third set. Humber leads by 10 points as O'Connor subs out for Emma Henney. Coleman serves. Up. Tara Owen returning it. Nice dig there. Solid set. Bringing it up. Nice shot there by Humber. But the Bruins are fighting back. Solid rally going on here. Nice set. Good dig. Maybe leading to a nice tip there for Coleman. No. But a nice tip there by the Bruins. Bringing it back up and over. Tara Owen with a nice soft touch. Chanting to her teammates saying, let's go. Happy with that result as Sheridan scores the point. And the score is now 7-16.
Absolutely beautiful. Tara Owen, such a great player on the Bruins, coming into this with an average of 2.3 points per set.
Abraham's off the serves, and the Hawks get it back, and they send it back as fast as it came over the net, and that leads to the score by the Hawks. Solid hit there, punching it home. The substitutions are coming in for the Hawks.
They just put a stamp on that one and sent it home. Still 10 points ahead for the Hawks to the Bruins.
Durach subs in for Ashley Newman. We're getting 5 different pronunciations. It's all right.
She's going to be so mad at us later.
Oh, so mad. Solid set there by the Bruins, and it's leading to the hit. Tara Owen is really, as Greg Jennings once did, putting the team on her back and trying her best to bring and really will these Bruins back into it as Radcliffe checks in.
We're seeing some good rotations on the Hawks here, seeing some more of their players into the game, including Dara.
Amanda Manley with the serve. Nice dig there by the Hawks. Tipping it back over, but no, the Bruins dig it back and send it over. Cooper Evelyn bringing it back over. Solid pancake there. And the smash. Oh, it's going up. We got a nice rally going here. Tara Owen tips it up and over, the soft layup, but no. Smashing it back. Solid hits. I cannot keep up. This is incredible. But a little miscommunication by the Hawks, leading to the point by the Bruins. A great rally there, Danielle.
Yeah, one thing the Hawks have been saying is a lot of their players have been getting practice in these last 3 games with the domination that they've been having. So a lot of these girls have gotten to practice, but you can definitely see that the Sheridan Bruins are keeping some of their key players up on.
17-9 is the score as Manley serves. Nice dig there by Humber, getting it up and over the net. But Tara Owen wants to return it over to the other side, and she does, and she succeeds. But the nice set by there. And Ratcliffe shuts the door on Lawrence as Lawrence tries to tip it over. Ooh, looks like the Bruins are making a comeback. It's 10-17.
Ooh, don't get too comfortable, Hawks. Ratcliffe standing at 6'1". She barely had to jump for that one, eh?
No, looking like Yao Ming when it goes to dunk, just up and over and nice and easy as Manley serves it. Nice set there. Trying to get it over, succeeds. A nice dig there. Coming for the set, looking for the hit from Ratcliffe. Lawrence says no, blocks it. Oh, and the nice hit there from the Bruins. From the Hawks. But the Bruins want a nice hit in there too. hustled out to the stands, getting it over the net, and the Bruins and the Hawks succeed. But the Bruins are not a pushover, and Ratcliffe is proving her presence on the court is key. It seems like the rotation of Ratcliffe, Cooper Evelyn, and Tara Uner seem to be
Cooper Evelyn just flexing her muscle there after that one. Such a key player for them. It's good for them to get a bit ahead, but the Hawks shouldn't get too comfortable with the lead.
Manley with the serve. Nice set there. Another one set coming. Ooh, soft tip. Over Ratcliffe bumps it. Cooper Evelyn does as well. Solid set there. And it's looking like a nice shot right in there for the Hawks and for the kill.
Beautiful from...
And that's Emma Heaney.
Emma Heaney coming in at 5'9" from Ingersoll, Ontario.
Packing
in her first
a punch
year.
with that kind of hit right there.
Beautiful. Look at that. Just a beautiful kill. Quite a few first years coming in strong on the Humber Hawks this year.
Julia Watson with the serve. Nice dig there. And Ratcliffe punches it over. And unfortunately, the Hawks die for it, leading to the point for the Bruins. 18-12 is the score. Hawks are up 6. As substitutions are coming in for the Bruins, Tara Oon checks out. And Matthews as well as Taylor Lay check in.
This is getting closer and closer.
As well as Dana Renfrew.
Only a 6-point set right now. Should not
Matthews
get too
is
comfortable.
sent to the service line. Solid serve. Nice dig. Oh, sent back. The Bruins rotating around. Gonna get it up and over. Taylor Lay with the hit, but no. Nice dig there by the Hawks. Solid hit there. Getting it up and over. Seems like a little bit of a battle. Block and a block. And now tipping it back over. Solid set. Here we go. Soft. Oh. Nice bump over. Solid set. Now we're going to see another smash. Oh, little miscommunication in the backcourt there by the Bruins, but they still get it over. Solid rally we have going on here as the nice set comes. Lawrence punches it, but no, does not succeed. Nice set there. Cooper Evelyn sends it back, but no. And another hit there for the Hawks. Oh, but the Bruins unsuccessfully try and keep it in bounds after the solid rally there. Goodness gracious,
beautiful.
The hairs are standing up on the back of my neck, and the score is 19-12 for the Hawks as we want to take another look back at that incredible shot there.
I mean, they started with some great relays at the beginning of the game, and that's the first time they've got one back. That was just going on. My neck is craning from that one.
Absolutely, and that was Emma Heaney with the score. As Ratcliffe punches it over the other side, but the Hawks set it up, forget it, and Heaney tips it. Sorry, Coleman tips it, but it's out of bounds, and that's a point for the Bruins. 19-13 is the score, keeping it close in this third set here.
Bruins are not letting the Hawks get comfortable on this one. The girls have had to stay on their toes this entire game.
And Cooper Evelyn here on the serve. She's been playing well today. Has been one of the key players for the Bruins. And the serve. Nice dig there, solid set. Lawrence tips it over. Oh! And the dive there by Matthews is unsuccessful. Leads to the point for the Hawks. 20-13 is the score.
Lawrence coming into this game with 7 kills, 1.4 kills per set average. Quite a powerful player.
Absolutely, as Newman subs on. And Lawrence is now, Harley Jane Lawrence is now servicing for the Hawks. Service there from the Hawks. Nice little dig there from the Bruins. Sends it over to the other side, but that's gonna be an error. Leads to the point for the Hawks. 21-13 is the score. Ooh, it's getting, are you feeling the tingles? Because I'm feeling the tingles.
I'm feeling it. We could have another undefeated streak for the Hawks. Unreal.
You don't say it, it's like a perfect game. Lawrence serves it up. Nice set there. Thought Ratcliffe was gonna hit it, but Lay takes it instead. And the solid dig there. Oh, and Coleman tips it up and over, but not good. Solid set there. Taylor Lay bumps it over. Oh, diving for it is Watson, but she unsuccessfully is able to do that. Leads to the point for the Bruins. 14-21 is the score. Hawks are still up by a good amount.
Whew.
And Ratcliffe up to serve. She's been playing a huge impact for the Bruins in the time that she's played. But that's a service error, and that leads to her tapping out and subbing out as a result. And as well, Gregorini subbing in.
looks like they're going to have to bring Taylor Oon back in there for this one. It's getting a bit too close for the
Tara
Hawks.
Oon is definitely looking a little tired as she's sitting on the bench as the sub occurs for Blanchette. Subs in and starts service. Moving it back and forth with the Hawks and the Bruins, continuing as we go here. And the nice hit there by Watson. Punching it in for the point. That's 23-14 is the score. And the Hawks looking like they want to close this this one set out.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
We don't want to say it, though. Don't want to say it as Blanchette goes back to the service. Woo.
Oh.
And that's going to be in. That's an ace for Blanchette. You can see Gregorini ducked there at the end. She was unsure whether or not to go for it, and that led to the ace.
Just a small error there from Gregorini, playing as their libero right now, coming from Sudbury, Ontario, in her second year.
Blanchette with the serve. Cooper Evelyn with the return. The dive there by Matthews, but unsuccessful there as it leads to the end of the set. And Humber with the win, 25-14 in that set.
Seeing a quick replay of that there, just out for the Hawks. Wow.
And what a match for the two teams as Humber takes it successfully, 24-14, 3-0 in the sets. Great matchup. Some highlights there, Danielle, from specific players.
Yeah, we're going to look at it right now. I mean, these girls undefeated again.
And showing it off, the final 3-0 here at the Hawks Nest. And all these players have been playing well. Couple to note for, though. Would you keep in mind, though, Danielle?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Brianna Golding was just standing underneath that net. Barely had to jump at 6'1". She was beautiful. A dark horse here for sure was Kyla Wilkins, their libero, with some beautiful digs there. Definitely Devin O'Connor and Allie Newman as well. When those three girls were up there, it was just beautiful offensive and defensive. They had a bit of trouble establishing the middle, but they pulled through in the end.
And some props going on to the other side of the Bruins as Tara Oon as well as Taylor Lay in combination with Bailey Ratcliffe all played well for the tail end of the game.
Definitely.
But unfortunately, the Hawks took it 3-0. Coming up, we have the men's volleyball games coming up next. Highly contested between the Bruins as well as the Hawks.
It's going to be a good one.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. I'm Josh Rawlings.
And I'm Danielle D'Entremont. We're going to look at a few highlights before we leave.
We're having a good time here.